Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I'm just putting away my cards and we shall pull some more cards. Not these ones though. Okay. Right, let's have a look at some cards. It's like, how can I find out what's going on with you? I've got a good idea. All I keep singing is Chaka Khan, everybody, everybody, Chaka Khan. Okay. I feel for you. I think I love you. Right, whereabouts are these decks that we're going to be playing with? I thought I got them out, I did. We're going to have a look at the Sacred Spirit reading cards, the Shadows of Light, the Shadows of Light, the Oracle of Shadows and Lights. Good evening, original. I like the sound of that. Okay. A good idea. I wasn't sure if you wanted to speak to me. Like, and I mean that as the collective. Hi, Moon Cookie. Cheers, Lucy. Cheers, Moon Cookie, darling. Cheers to the channel of love. Cheers to the channel of love, of lovers. Because I done a reading this morning in the garden, and to be honest with you, it was like about being in denial. And I kept saying, you know, you're not to run away from this. Stop telling yourself that everything's okay in the situation that you're in. And then the camera cut out, and it was that kind of energy. I thought, I'm not even going to upload this. I just like, leave you be. And then I messaged original, and just by chance I just messaged hello, and then she said that she was going out having a chat with God and maybe Lucy. And it was like, okay. I said, well, Lucy's just about to go live. So when I say I wasn't sure if you wanted to speak to me, like, that's not directed at you, original, but you did give the the clarification of the energy. It's good. Good evening, Lucy. Good evening, everybody. And for about 3 days now, all I keep hearing, I'll tell you in a minute what I kept hearing. But last night I was going through in my mind, it was like, do I hear it? I don't hear it. It's like I don't hear voices. I don't hear a voice in my head. I just get like a thought out of nowhere. That's what it is. And all I keep hearing that comes out of nowhere is, what about the kids? And I kind of stop and I go, what about the kids? What about the kids? What does this mean? What about the kids? But it's something about the kids. So I just keep getting that like block of thought. DM text, I love you. I replied, I love you. Oh, that's lovely. His birthday is approaching. That's so beautiful, Moon Cookie. Because it wasn't that long ago that you said, like it kind of slipped out. You said that you loved him, and he said he loved you too. Moon Cookie says, hello, original. In my Mrs. Doubtfire voice. Hello, original. Is that another clue? Doubt. Fire. I shared a short last night of our, like, little fire that we have going, and all of a sudden I was like, jeez. So I took a little video for you. And I also shared Back to You, Bryan Adams, this morning, because it's the third morning that this song is just repeating in my mind when I wake up. Hello, moon cookie. Big fly above my head. What's going on? I'm going to find out some more. It's like he's dripping in. Guys, you tell me. What's going on? Can you just kind of like take over? You're very capable of telling me what's going on in this picture and what you see, and helping me to put this together. Not because I can't, but it's it's like consistent. It's constant at the moment. So straight away I noticed like this dripping from like his face. And then I'm taken to like the two birds, but you can only like see half of their face on each side. Secret temptation, being led astray. Look at his piercing blue eyes. I heard the doggy. So, doggy's barking kind of takes me to masculines in distress. And major headache, decisions. Okay. Do you know what I felt from that? I felt this being the karmic energy and it's surrounding this masculine, like his personal space, maybe a bit too much, being quite clingy, but not in a romantic, loving way. It's more like she's there around every corner, watching him, and I feel like because she feels that he's kind of soul has left the building, and he's being like led astray to be free. Secret temptation, that he's got a secret temptation. All eyes on him. But where are his eyes? Because if his eyes are on you, someone's going to notice, aren't they? I'm singing now. Okay, I'm going to sing it to them. I don't know the lyrics. I think it's Britney Spears and Will I Am. Will I Am. It's something about when we get into the clubs, all eyes on us. All eyes on us. I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. That's what I felt from that. A song just popped into my head, well, minutes ago. What You Know About Love by Pop Smoke. What You Know About Love. I don't think I know that one. What do you know about love? I know quite a lot about love, actually. Love Actually. I was taken to the scene with Hugh Grant, so he's like Prime Minister in that movie, but he'd go knocking on every door. I was going to say to find the common girl from EastEnders. Tiffany. But did he care? He cared not. Let's get another card. Without looking at the words, I thought, well, something's being born. Something new. It's like it's going to crack. You notice he's... we've got another card here. Notice the crack here, because when I saw the dripping, I felt, where's that coming from? But I didn't associate it from there. I'm taken to some kind of movie where, like, I don't know if it's a horror movie or... Think about the dripping of the face here. That part. What did you put, original? Major headache. Okay. Decisions. Decisions. What on earth's actually going on in this egg? Look at this face here. Right, over to you. What do you see? What's going on? And then it says potential growth. He wants to grow. He wants to go, but he wants to grow. He wants to go so that he can grow. Well, potential growth. Birth of creation. What do you see inside this egg? Hi, Purple Spliff. Play along now. Secret temptation indeed. What do you see is what's going on? Just what's going on? What comes to mind? Have you got much of a glare going on there? Have you got much of a glare? So again, within this egg here, because I was taken to more like a demon, a demonic energy. The same with like kind of here. I'll tell you, but it's a secret. Okay, well... The energy of silence of the lambs is coming through. And then we've got one more card here. Hello, Mr. Froggy. Shield your energy. Look beneath the surface. I'm trying to get them to look beneath the surface, but Purple Spliff is not telling because it's a secret. Shield your energy. It's like this lava field here. Original. Can't see well through the writing. Is that like what you're seeing? You can't see well through the writing. Oh, does the writing not go away? How about if I hold it up higher? Because I do know what you're talking about. Because I have to. Is that better up there, original? Better this side. This side. So ironically, I feel that means something because it also looked like letters. Okay. So can't write a letter. frustrating here. It's like he's frustrated because he's not able to communicate because he's being, like, watched. But there is growth occurring. It's a secret, isn't it, Purple Spliff? Purple Spliff. Pot smoke. Mrs. Dumpfire. You see the face in it now, devilish, yeah. So if you didn't see this one clearly. Thank you. It's my phone. It won't swipe away the keypad. My comments have not been going away for quite a long time, so when I'm looking, obviously I can see myself, but your comments don't go away at all. They take up half the screen. Yeah, this much of the screen. This much. Let's not exaggerate. This much. Ooh, there you go. So, but I thought that you guys could see. Well, that's because if I watch it back, I don't actually watch the live chat. So, that's because I'm here and I haven't missed anything. Well, sometimes I do, but I can't be doing with all that nonsense of going back and checking the chat. Going back, checking the chat. Something about letters here. Maybe letters have been seen, messages that haven't, like, disappeared, gone away, been caught. And then we have shield your of energy. Now I did feel like we're walking in like a lava field here, because I felt more this masculine's trying to, but it's a secret because he's trying to protect you, Divine Feminine. This feminine's got wind, so to speak, so to say. It also looks like the Grinch. There we go. The Grinch that stole your life. Pot smoke or powerful shaman? What's the difference? Moon Cookie, I can feel his frustration. He recently learned of my divorce and asked me where does this leave him. I told him we are on two separate paths and then maybe we'll find each other on the same road again. That's so interesting. Once upon a time I made a comment similar like that to my Divine Masculine. I think I said we're on like different paths but like same destination. Purple Spliff, the Grinch who stole Christmas. Oh my goodness, I think we can all remember Christmases and birthdays and, you know, just those special days that were completely ruined. Maybe because you didn't meet someone's expectations. Shield your energy. Look beneath the surface. So we're going to read this one. Because I came on and said, how do I find out what's going on with you? Because we know something's going on with the Divine Masculines. We feel it. I was going to say we're not stupid. We're very... what word do I use? Tapped in to our senses. It's like we're not helpless, but are you? Do you need some help? You know what their answer would be. You know what their answer would be if you wanted to reach out and ask them, are you okay? You know they're going to say that they are. This was a denial that was coming through. And I had that feeling myself, and I don't often, like, feel the urge to reach out. And today it was a bit like, are you okay? But that's the last thing I texted him last time I reached out, and he's okay. He's okay. I know that he's okay. But that energy was there. I think it's best to just leave you to, you know, sort whatever you need to sort out and shield your energy. Look beneath the surface. Tuned in. I was going to say that. Tapped in, tuned in, turned on. Tuned in and dropped out. Okay. What's that song? No, do you know what song I've got coming through my mind? These songs. No. These sounds. What are they? These sounds fall into my mind. Is it sounds? These sounds fall into my mind. Who sang that? Just took me to that. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. 32. Look beneath the surface and cleanse your space. The frog is a diverse amphibian. Living all over the world, the frog thrives in clean habitats. Its life is a process of metamorphosis from egg to tadpole, and then to adult frog. Frogs are often seen as the ultimate rainmaker, with the exotic and intrinsic sounds of their beautiful sacred song echoing through their native bushland. These sounds fall into my mind. That's what it is, yeah. This slippery creature cannot endure a toxic environment and requires unpolluted habitats to thrive. Potential growth. Being led astray. Secret temptation. Yeah, I can hear the fly. It's like being a fly on the wall. This slippery creature cannot endure a toxic environment and requires unpolluted habitats to thrive. In order for you to succeed right now, you must clear and screen your surroundings. Closely connected to the moon cycles, the frog encourages you to release your emotions in a healthy way, washing away any negative physical or mental energies that restrict you from having a positive and peaceful life. Encouraging you to look deeper into a situation to find the truth of the matter, the frog will challenge you to release anything that is holding you back from success. You may be feeling swamped right now, swimming through murky water, but just like the frog, you may need a long rest or to hibernate from others while you gather your senses and a fresh perspective. Right now, the gentle energy of the frog totem. I don't have much coffee left. Right now, the gentle energy of the frog totem is requesting you to look deep beneath the surface. Not everything is what it appears. Influence from toxic environments is suffocating your natural gifts and talents that need to be nurtured. You require a healthy, supportive and loving environment for you to grow and thrive as an individual. And I felt this energy here and being like suffocated. Now is the time to take care of your health, releasing emotions and examining your own energy and how it interacts with others. Use the element of water to unblock your energy fields and create a smooth flow of Kundalini for personal healing and growth. Find your own sacred song. Call to others who share your passions and interests, where you can support and renew your inner fire. Interesting. Shadow aspect, stagnation, untidy. I felt like the office, I got untidy again. Hoarding, sacred crystal, black obsidian. Your angel assistants, Archangel Uriel, clear focus, mental clarity, shielding negativity, and your affirmation. I sing the beautiful sacred song of my heart, clear and loud for all to hear. Three songs fall into mind. Oh, what does that say? Me, original. Hello, Spyfly. I saw it. I had one earlier. Also, literally singing that now. I had a horde of about 5 flies in the kitchen earlier. They were flying straight at my face. Bit of a karmic energy going on there. Wanting to know what's going on with his masculine. Because he's being led away. So she's going to, like, he's being led astray. Got to, like, suffocate him. Not quite well. I had to swat them away. I don't tend to hurt them. I don't swat fly. I don't harm any creature. So it's just like out. Just tell them out. Go. Open up the window. Hi, Snap Gaming. Hi. Original tip. Put water in a clear plastic bag and tie it to the top. Then hang it in a place you have fly trouble. They will not enter. Apparently, not tried it myself, okay? Oh, important thing. Put a coin in the bag too. Okay. Snap Gaming, talk with me. Hi, Cynthia. Just in time for an after work tale. Someone's been telling tales, been lying. I don't hurt them either. I just open the window and tell them to go. Oh, years ago, yeah, I had no kind of like connection to, like they were just like bugs. I didn't like spiders, and they would have it, just like, I would say, you know, just kill it. It's like, now it's, don't hurt it, just pick it up and put it outside. And yeah, a so much different approach. The door was open. They wanted to hang around where the food was, and they were aggressive. Yeah, I had one that goes behind like the blind in the kitchen and then gets caught between the blind and the window. So I just kind of open the window. It's like, out you go. I can even get spiders out without problems. Paper and glass. Yeah, me as well. And I used to make a big issue out of spiders. Really don't need to. It's just like, Buddy, you need to go in there. Thank you. Out we go. Job done. I had a ladybird yesterday. I was sitting in a garden and I had like my legs up on another chair, and I watched this ladybird, ladybird. What are we going to call it? A ladybird. You want to call it a ladybug, don't you? I had a ladybug land on my knees, and it was like walking like across my knees and then come up to here, and then I was like, you better go back down, and then back down, and then I kind of got distracted and didn't, you know, just forgot about him. And then I came upstairs and I was sitting on my bed and I could feel something like that, and I went like this. The ladybug. bug was still with me. I'm like, what are you doing up here? So then I had to try and on my finger. And then as I'm walking out the room, it decides to have a little fly. It's like, you're not standing because now Denny's in the hallway. It's like, come on, we've got to go downstairs. So, have I finished with these cards? I think so. A ladybug, there you go. Oh yeah, I never kill spiders. Oh, is this one card's in reverse here? That looks like an eruption, doesn't it? Oh, it is. Soul fragments, look. Big headache. In reverse, illuminate the shadow. I think we're going to have to read this one. Why? Because, well, I picked up the energy here. I need to have a look here behind. So energy. This is suggesting more the crown. And then we have this in reverse by chance. Illuminate the shadow. Focus on a solution. Let's turn that around. Balance will be restored. Hi Khaled. How are you doing now? Last year I had a karmic wasp. Accidentally caught it with an incense stick as I was filling in its hole. It flew into it, but then flew off. Well, that's their own doing, isn't it? 21. You know if you're purposely trying to hurt something or whether you accidentally do. My daughter, I thought she was going to have a breakdown one day. We were sitting by the river and she's like, oh my god, oh my god. I said, what's wrong? She said, I've just like squashed an ant. I didn't mean to. But actually the ant wasn't dead at all. Takes me to a story I heard about yesterday about an old lady that she wasn't dead at all. Knocking on the coffin. Oh, that come through earlier as well. It's like the final nail in the coffin. Anyway. Simplify the issue. Focus on a solution. When we understand our shadow, we can fully appreciate the light. We must have both aspects within our spirit to have a meaningful life. Without darkness, how can one fully appreciate the beauty and simplicity of life in all its forms? Once we remove fear and personal doubt, it makes room for love, confidence and motivation, reclaiming your personal power. Our shadow self highlights the need to place ourselves first. When we are stuck within our shadow side, we are unable to see the light of day. We become clouded and foggy with confusion, often forgetting gratitude and compassion through our own selfish moments. Illuminating the shadow is to fully understand our personality and subsequently understand the shadow in others, enabling us to be more considerate of another person's hardships and developing empathy with and compassion for other people. Right now you are encouraged to illuminate the sections of your personality that are working against your situation. Accept that these challenging aspects are a part of you. Embrace them, love them, and plan how to achieve a form of balance and make this part of your psyche ultimately work for you. Now is the time to focus on a resolution instead of just on the problem or challenge. How did you get here? Acknowledge your current circumstances and focus on how you can achieve a positive outcome. Now is the time to get your personality in line with conscious thought. Apply these balanced characteristics to areas in your life that could utilize these energies, such as leadership, communication, relationships, employment, and self-talk with your spirit. Once you grow your understanding of your unique personality, you can begin to realign your life to nurture and support your goals and personal interests. The shadow aspect is narrow-mindedness, ego-driven, and cynicism. The sacred crystal is the golden sheen obsidian. Archangel assistance, Archangel Barachel. Problem solving, finding solutions. The affirmation, I effortlessly create peaceful solutions with my personality. Okay. I can't really see what your emojis are. I just thought that I would, lots of different weather conditions going on, I believe. Oracle of shadows and light. Illuminate the shadow. I'm just checking out the eyes on these pictures here. It's like, you don't scare me. See the birds. Strange Valentine. Love is strange. Card number 27. So I feel this feminine's picking up the energy that this masculine's acting odd, strange, out of character, which has kind of like sparked her interest in what's going on with him. So card number 27, love is strange. Love doesn't always look like we thought it would, thank goodness. It's in the strange and the surprising that the sweetest loves can be found, as this odd little pair have found, much to each one's joy, comfort, and delight. When this lovely pair, Strange Valentine, comes to visit, you are about to be gifted with love, romance, and friendship from an unexpected, even unusual place. Don't let differences keep you apart, because they are what is drawing you together. And when you are as delicate and fragile as you can be, someone as strong and protective as this gorgeous, friendly Yeti can be just what you need. They speak. You have an enormous amount of cosmic help at the moment, and it's all focusing on the area of your love life. You will soon receive very good news regarding a relationship. You will also do a lot of work on healing old wounds from past relationships, especially past long-term serious relationships. Now, some of this news may not seem so great at the time, but please give yourself a chance to absorb the lessons, because you are moving into a beautiful new phase of your romantic life, where you will be free to create a wonderful new love, to create a wonderful new love life for yourself, coming very soon. Bryan Adams song, the lyric, that day is coming soon. Divination message. You may experience a massive surge in emotional energy and new romantic beginnings. So it's very likely you'll attract, encounter, or simply bump into someone who reawakens long lost feelings inside you and who may not be your type. Hooray! You'll wake up feeling bright, aware, dynamic, and sometimes feeling giddy with delight. This is very good news. Love is indeed strange and wonderful. Page number 111. I see 1111 coming together. I'm gonna run to you. Dim, 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 dim. That day is coming true. That day is coming true. Soon. Where should we go from here then? I'm really not that fast. I need to listen to that very soon. What, that song? If you click on the community tab on the channel, it's there, waiting for you. He's a lot older, because actually in that video, compared to the one that's where I think he was live in like 1997, I'm not sure if that's the year that song came out. Lover's Oracle. I've been listening to the album quite a lot, Bryan Adams. I like to see you, but I let you know I wanna be with you every day. Awesome, you go have a look. That's good then. What's interesting is because I always pay attention to the videos, the music videos, like how it's just quite simple, but it's like the smoke, the mist. I felt like the mist was clearing. I've been down, I've been beat, I've been so tired, I could not speak. Then I found you and you helped me through, and you showed me what to do. And that's why I'm coming back to you. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. And I don't feel very great, these circumstances. It doesn't feel like everything's all right. But you can close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. It's more of the energy of this karmic energy picking up, because it's negative. And if this masculine, feeling joyful, positive, deserving, lucky, it's more like her saying, why have you got that smile on your face? Because she knows that she hasn't put it there. Who put that smile on your face? Beautiful singing, thank you. Very welcome. Doggy agrees. You can actually hear like the train doors opening and closing on the platform. I can't see the train though. Maybe it's just a small train, a small train. Should we go to the Mermaids and Dolphins? I was going to say, we could take our minds off of this and educate ourselves a bit, because we could carry on reading. The whistle from the platform. And then the birdie gave me a whistle. Oh, and another one. Just to see if I felt like we'll take our minds off of this. Let's learn something else. Let's talk about something else. But it does normally bring it all back, doesn't it? Brings it all back to you. Can I ask a question? Of course you can. Watch your thoughts. So maybe watch your thoughts before you ask this question. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you feel. Watch your thoughts. Magical mermaids and dolphins. Are you doing reading today? This is what this is. Bring it all back to you. Yes, I would. 'Cause something's got me started. Sounds like someone howling. Something's got me started. Am I doing a reading today? What with tarot cards are you talking about? I am reading energy. So the answer to that is yes. My God, was that S Club 7? What song? S Club 7? There ain't no party like an S Club party. By drawing this card, you're alerted to the extra importance of monitoring your thoughts. You have no neutral thoughts, and every one of them creates an effect in your life. So you're being asked to be vigilant in holding only positive thoughts. Most of us slip into negativity occasionally, and you may be no exception. However, you can undo the effects of negative thinking by recognising them and stating, I now cancel that thought and replace it with the following positive affirmation of my true divine desires. Then list the situations and attributes that mirror your godliness and your goddessliness. Okay, full stop. During this important part of your life, you have the power to manifest your highest potential at the most rapid rate possible. Watch your thoughts. I picked up on it yesterday and we spoke about it. Reach up for the stars. Yeah. I say reach, climb every mountain, reach for the moon, follow that rainbow. What happens? And your dreams will all come true. I'll be able to get that high one day. Watch your thoughts. Can I... Oh, you talking about a personal reading? Yeah, not today. I'm just doing a collective reading. But if it resonates, which I imagine it would be if you're drawn to watch, it's for a reason. I love people who are as into music as me. I love music. Music makes the people come together. Explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. Explore your options. Sometimes we think this is the way it is, and we don't see other options. By drawing this card, Heaven now asks you to question any situation that you think can't be changed. Take a moment and pretend that a magical mermaid has granted you 3 wishes. You can have anything you want What will you wish for? Okay, we're going to take a moment. So take a moment and pretend. I'm going to get my coffee ready for this moment. Take a moment and pretend that a magical mermaid has granted you 3 wishes. You can have anything you want. What will you wish for? 3 wishes. Yeah, yeah, Madonna has some great tunes. As soon as I saw the name Madonna, the song that come up was Dress You Up. The 12-inch version of Dress You Up. Okay. At the beginning it goes dun dun doo dun dun. Gonna dress you up in my love. All over, all over. From your head down to your toes. Gonna dress you up in my love. Don't tell them what you've wished for. Okay, right. Are we done that? Okay. The truth is that most anything you desire is possible, and this card asks you to explore your options. At first, you might do so mentally, through daydreams and nighttime dreams. Then it's important to turn those possibilities into realities by breaking them into small goals that you can accomplish today. When you explore new opportunities, the energy of the universe begins flowing in the direction of your dreams. Any step that you take, no matter how small, will help you see options that you may never have noticed before. Okay, right. Guys, will you decide whether we have a Mother Mary card or a Rumi message, please? Thank you. Gonna dress you up in my love. And dress you up in my love. In my love. Oh, yeah. They're playing a Back to the 90s playlist on the radio, are they? What, this very moment. What are they playing, Pebbles Spliff? Tell us what song it's on. Rumi, Mother Mary, decision time. And not a hard one to make. What do you feel drawn to? Pebbles Spliff, what's the song? Are you gonna go my way? And I've got to know, yeah. Am I making the decision? Jeez. Right, let me get a message from Rumi, and then, whereabouts is my reading book? Should I put it back on the shelf? Possibly. Hi, Charlie. Hello. Hi. Right, I'm going to pull a card. What on earth are these emojis? Beyond death, life. Okay. Birth of creation. Do you know what they look like? A runny nose. Pink rubber gloves and a runny nose. And yellow balls. Orange? Yellow. That's noisy, isn't it? The train going past. I still missed it. Keep missing the trains. I hope I'm old before I die. I hope I'm old before I die. I want to be 18 till I die. I want to be 18. I hope I'm old before I die. How's that tune go? Is that what's on the radio? Are they unicorns? For fuck's sake. Are they really unicorns? They look like a runny nose. Haha. I see properly. Are they unicorns? I'm so sorry, Charlie. I'm loving the unicorns. Look like some nice with a bit of luck. It's all good in the hood. Can't make a decision though, but hey. Card number 1. Loudspeakers. What's loudspeakers? They're loudspeakers. Don't put me on loudspeaker. Why don't put me on loudspeaker? What by mistake? Who is this that you're watching? Hi. I'm Lucy. I'm a channel of love. Lucy, you're not funny. I am a little bit. Sounds like Robbie Williams. Oh, okay. Yeah. I prefer. I want to be 18 till I die. I hope I'm old. I hope I'm old before I die. Okay. 111. I've upped it like 10 years. It used to be like 101 and 11 days old. I'm going to go to 111 now and 11 days. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It works out to be like May the 4th. So may the force be with you. I've still got a few years left. I'm not even halfway through it. That's so exciting. Lucy in the Sky with a tarot deck. Yes. Beyond death, life. Let's read this message. Footprints lead to the shore of the sea, and beyond that, no trace remains. I am calling to you. Can you hear me? Listen. Within your hearts there I speak. My voice rings true. You are urged beyond what has been. The time has come. Lay it to rest now. This ending comes as grace to free you from all that you have known. For what you have known is now too small for your soul. Look, I've got my legs right. Nearly went through the ceiling. I'm coming closer. I feel way too far away. Okay. I could really do with another cup of coffee, but I only got like a little drizzle in there. We ready? This ending comes as grace to free you from all that you have known, for what you have known is now too small for your soul. Bear your uncertainty with equanimity. I am certain enough for both of us. Allow me to show you the light that you are, that burns within you, blazing angel of heavenly purity. I will unveil you to yourself, undressing your ego. Then I'm going to dress you up with my love. Doesn't say that. Well, I said that. Gonna dress you up in my love. I will unveil. Let me just have these moments of giggling to myself. I will unveil you to yourself. Undressing your ego, casting aside its layers, as tender as a lover, with unwavering attention upon the sacred body of light. You shall know yourself in truth, as pure, beyond all experience, untainted, ever innocent, as a pure vessel, stripped bare, ready for the divine revelation, as light, as life, as love. This card, it doesn't even say this. This soul, not that one either, the soul craves variety because it leads to wholeness, and wholeness leads to divine revelation. The purpose of the soul incarnating in the world in the first place is to realise its divinity through the sacred crucible of life. The older the soul, the closer it is to the realisation of divine oneness, and the more powerful its determination to shed that which would constrain complete and conscious immersion into the divine presence. So this chapter we're now on in this book that I'm going to read, I'll just read a small part to get us going with it. It's called Oneness, the chapter. Okay. The older the soul, the closer it is to the realisation of divine oneness, and the more powerful its determination to shed that which would constrain complete and conscious immersion into the divine presence. So here you are. I hope I'm old before I die. Okay, so here you are, an old soul at the age of something you have known, at the cusp of an ending and a beginning. Perhaps you are already in surrender and falling in. Perhaps you are fearful and resisting as you greet your unknown destiny. Yet this moment is happening because your own divine soul has chosen for it to be this way, so that love may grow. There is no punishment in this ending, nor is there anything to fear. There may be pain, there may be grief and loss, there may be uncertainty and even insecurity. Yet you have a heart big enough to bear such growing pains. Your heart is even big enough to receive the joy that is lying in wait for you as you stumble across her in the course of your clumsy, inspired travails into new life. You can scoop her up in your arms and spin her wildly about as she delights in your embrace, throwing her head back and laughing her vibrant, contagious laughter, filling you with exquisite ecstasy. Yes, you shall know the truth, the knowledge that the divine is with you, guiding every unfolding moment of your life journey. No matter how dark it may first appear, the divine is with you in unflinching generosity, with compassion and with fierce passion for your blossoming into all that you are, all that you can be. So what must you do to receive this divine grace, this new life? You must be willing to face death. It may be that death has come to you in the form of loss of a beloved one, a physical loss that takes you into the darkest despair or depths of your grieving heart. It may be death that comes to you in the ending of a financial or professional situation you once relied upon. It could also be in the sense that you don't really know who you are anymore. Old identities, having shown themselves to be inadequate, inaccurate, mere ego masks, too small for the great being that you are starting to suspect you may be. Your death may be a choice to let go, to take a step in a new direction, to move house, to end a relationship, to change career, or to step away from a religious or philosophical tradition of a group or teacher. Your death may not feel as though it has come by choice at all. It may be a sickness that leaves you feeling helpless, a relationship or other life circumstance changing when you wish with all your heart that it would not. Your transition through this death may be triggered by an inner feeling that you cannot quite pin down. Nonetheless, it powerfully propels you away from what has been and towards untapped possibilities, but perhaps even towards great confusion as you encounter life in a new way, feeling even somewhat unprepared and uncertain as to what may lie ahead of you now. How you deal with this grace, hidden though it may at first appear to be under a cloak of crisis, is up to you. You have enough spiritual intelligence to shift perspective and to choose, if you wish, to rest your inner gaze upon what lies beyond the death. Gaze instead upon the new life that is calling you, and when you know deep within that no matter what experiences you have had in your life, that you are untainted, you will be more easily able to trust in the love the divine has for you. You won't question your worthiness, and therefore you will trust in life more easily and more fully, no matter how much it asks of you at times. The divine is a relentless lover. It wants nothing less than your total being to be held in its embrace. Sometimes that means we will have to give up lesser loves for the greater lover, the divine one that calls us to remember our true nature. You are a beautiful blazing soul, having a human experience that defies explanation and opens you up to divinity. That is what is happening in your life now. Whether the death is obvious and painful to you, or whether you are uncertain as to how it is as yet showing up in your life, either way, there is an ending imminent and new life coming to you with greater opportunity for your radiant soul to shine its beauty in the world. Grasp it eagerly, beloved. Now is not the time for fear or hesitation. Focus on what is becoming whilst honouring what is no longer to be. Okay, let me... Whereabouts is my book, please? That's the dictionary. I know it's here somewhere. Hold on. We had something that fell down yesterday. And I said, what was that fell down? But I can't see the book. Oh, there's another oracle on the floor though. What are you doing there? Come here. Whereabouts is my book, please? Oh, I can see it. Thank you very much. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Trust. Right, I found the book. It's here all along. You'll see it when you believe it. The way to your personal transformation. Hi, Short. Hi. Hello, new peoples. I actually thought about that earlier, original. I thought there's a lot of new people who are like tuning in, saying hi, interacting, and it was like, yes, we must welcome them. Hello, everyone new. Everyone new. I'm going to dress you up in my love. Reminds me of the rum. Oh, the rum card. The Rumi card. Gown. The new gown. A new gown. Purple spliff. Thanks, I need to dash out now. See you later, Purple Spliff. Okay. One quickie, what does them abbreviations stand for? So, we're on oneness. And what's interesting, it started with take a few moments. So we took a few moments to think of our wishes. Oneness. You are at once a beating heart and a single heartbeat in the body called humanity. I was just making sure that we are. Chapter 3. Oneness. Take a few moments to study the word universe, the term that we use to describe this immense world of form in which we find ourselves thinking and breathing day in and day out. Breaking the word down, we have uni, meaning one, and verse, a song. This is I told you it'd be perfect. Yeah, we'll come in with this. So breaking the word down, we have uni, meaning one, and verse, a song. One song. That is our universe, my friends. Just one song. No matter how we separate into individual little notes, we are all still involved in the one song. I love it. Okay. This is one of the most difficult concepts for us to grasp and apply to our daily lives because we believe so strongly in our separateness. We recognise ourselves as one unit functioning separately among billions of others. We identify exclusively with our own mind as unique and separate from everyone else's on our planet. We look out from our separateness and believe that through it is the only way to interact with the world and our reality. A huge shift is required in our consciousness to include the universal principle of oneness. Once we make that shift and begin to recognise all of humanity as a beautifully harmonious song, magnificent changes take place in our individual lives. But to make the shift, you will need to suspend beliefs resulting from the narrow perspective of a personal life history and instead begin to think about yourself in relationship to everyone else who shares this planet now, who has ever been here before, and even more strikingly, who will show up in the future. A new perspective on our place in this one song. Albert Einstein, a man I consider perhaps the greatest mind of our century, wrote these words regarding the perspective I am asking you to examine. A human being is a part of the whole called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts and feelings, as something separate from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of his consciousness. This delusion is a kind of prison for us, restricting us to our personal desires and to affection for a few persons nearest to us. Our task must be to free ourselves from this prison by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole nature in its beauty. Einstein was much more than a scientist. He was a deep-thinking metaphysician with little or no regard for the established ways of thinking and doing. In the words I have quoted, Einstein offers us a challenge to free ourselves from our cages and to see how we are all connected, not only in a spiritual or astral sense, but in a linear, physical, real-world sense as well. I have my own way of making that concept take shape for me. First, to get a perspective for dealing with metaphysical matters, I ask myself, can I get back far enough to see the entire picture? I visualize being able to stand in a place and literally see the entire scope of creation. Since this is impossible to do in form, I try to look in the other direction, that is, toward the tiniest speck, and to magnify what is inside that speck, and so on to infinity. Victor Hugo put it like this: where the telescope ends, the microscope begins. Which of the two has the grander view? So I suggest that you temporarily put away the telescope on the entire one song and take a look inward at the one thing you know the most about, your own body. Here we will see we are all an I that is we, to borrow a phrase from Richard Moss's marvellous book of that title. Let's take a look through this metaphorical microscope. We are teeming with life forms, most of which are necessary to keep us in a state of aliveness. Our eyelids have many tiny organisms that work in harmony with the whole. The lining of our large intestines has hundreds of different kinds of microbes, all alive, all with their own unique characteristics, yet still very much a part of the whole person. Our scalp is home for tiny organisms, each one of which has a separate identity that can be examined with a powerful microscope. So too, our liver, pancreas, toenails, skin, heart, and on are brimming with life, all working in harmony with the whole that we call me. Yes, indeed, you and I are a me that is we. And though those microscopic life forms that reside inside our toenails will very likely never come into contact with those other very different life forms that live in our eyeballs, they are both separate and unique and crucial to the survival of the totality that we call ourselves. This became abundantly clear for me when I saw a documentary on the life forms living within one raindrop. With a very powerful microscope, scientists documented that there were hundreds of life forms in each raindrop, many of which had no physical contact with the other life forms in the same drop. They were of different colours, shapes, and origins, each with unique physical characteristics, and were as far away from one another as we are from tribesmen in Afghanistan. Yet they all composed the totality called raindrop. In an endless universe, it is conceivable that our physical size is proportionately the same as that of the tiniest microbe within the tiniest microbe within the even tinier microbe, or within that drop of rain. The infinitely tiny life form that resides within my toenail will never make physical contact with the tiny microbes in the inner lining of my retina in my eye, in that eye socket on the head of my torso ad infinitum. At the same time, it is a separate, unique part of the totality known as person. From this perspective, we can contemplate ourselves as a person in relation to the totality known as universe. And I'm stopping there. No, I won't. Because, look, I'm going to stop there. It's because my eyes are getting tired. And all I've got to read is that part. And then we can pick it up from here. My first contact with oneness. Well, let's finish this part. With our narrow vision, we can see that we are connected at the physical level. And we can validate this with physical measurement methods. But we tend to use those measuring sticks which we have invented as instruments to enslave us to a confining and narrow interpretation of our place in this one song. We do this by believing that reality is only what we are capable of measuring, rather than both what we can measure and what is still unmeasurable. Germs and bacteria existed in our lives and bodies long before we could examine them under the microscope. The invention of the microscope did not create the germs, just as we have created devices to measure what was previously there but unmeasurable. So too, it is possible, and for me probable, that each of us is a part of a we that is unmeasurable by contemporary man-made technology. If we think of all humanity as one being, and ourselves as individual pieces of the gigantic being, and if somehow we could manage to get back far enough to see this entire life form, we would notice immediately if one part of the being was missing. Our eyes would automatically go to the empty space. That space shows how important each of us is. You and I make the body of humanity complete. If we are not fully alive and working in harmony with the entire body, it lacks harmony and balance. And if enough of us are missing, the body will die. This is the perspective we must take in order to understand and begin to live the principle of oneness. It is, of course, a paradox to be unique and all one at the same time. Nevertheless, it is our reality, and once we know how this principle of oneness works in this endless universe, we will begin to see how we can make the principle work not only for each of us, but for this entire song that we make up. The harmony will be felt within you, and it will radiate out to make the one song a rapturous melody, totally in tune, harmonizing with all of the individual notes that make up this universe. Let me tell you what a personal difference it has made for me in every aspect of my life. Right, we're going to leave it there. We all sing together. Bye, Moon Cookie. Have you gone, darling? Oh, there you are. Talk to you later. Okay. Oh, is that what it means? Talk to you. Oh, okay. Thanks for that. Bye for now. Is that what it means? Okay. Oh, you saying goodbye for now. One song. I love it. Okay. Hi, Jess. You're too quiet, so I can't really hear you. I'm not sure why that is. Am I too quiet for everybody else? That's interesting, Jess. Because you said that yesterday. So, I'm not sure what that's about. I had a conversation with a neighbour last night, and we briefly spoke of the Tao. Okay. Is that correct? It is the correct spelling. Tao Te Ching. That's interesting, because Wayne Dyer on YouTube is Well, he took the Tao Te Ching, which is 81 verses, I believe, and he studied it for a year, which worked out, I think he would contemplate like each translation, because there's so many different translations of the Tao Te Ching, and 4.5 days I think it was. So my copy of the Tao is this one. I'm sure there's 81 verses in it. Let's have a look. 81. Lao Tzu. And there's like an audio on YouTube. I didn't choose to listen to that. I shared 101 ways to transform your life today. And okay. Sing to the heavens, all we like angels. We are angels, aren't we? Should we have a little flick through this then? Well, let's take these numbers from here. So 31. See if it comes in with this here, yeah? Okay, 31. 31. It says, secret temptations, being led astray. Fine weapons are ill-omened tools. They are hated. Therefore, the old Taoist ignores them. At home, honour the left. In war, honour the right. Ping Chi Pu Kushang Chi Ui. Weapons are ill-omened tools, not proper instruments. When their use can't be avoided, calm restraint is best. Don't think they are beautiful. Those who think they are beautiful rejoice in killing people. And insects. Okay, nice. Those who rejoice in killing people cannot achieve their purpose in this world. Good omens honour the left, bad omens honour the right. The lieutenant on the left, the general on the right, as in funeral ceremonies. When many people are killed, we feel sorrow and grief. A great victory is a funeral ceremony. Interesting. Card number 6, birth of creation, potential growth. Let's go to verse 6. Said something about that now on the coffin, didn't I? Verse 6. Birth of creation, potential growth. The valley spirit never dies. It is called the mysterious female. Shiwi Husan Pien. The entrance to the mysterious female is called the root of heaven and earth, endless flow of inexhaustible energy. Next card. $32. Shield your energy, look beneath the surface. 32. The we-ness reminded me. The we-ness. $32. See these squiggles? Shield your energy, look beneath the surface. Tao Chiang Wu Ming. Tao endures without a name. Though simple and slight, no one under heaven can master it. If kings and lords could possess it, all beings will become their guests. Heaven and earth together would drip sweet dew. I just start dripping here, but anyway. Heaven and earth together would drip sweet dew equally on all people without regulation. Begin to make order and names arise. Names lead to more names and to knowing when to stop. Know when to stop. Avoid danger. Tao's presence in this world is like valley streams flowing into rivers and seas. Wow. Then we have Strange Valentine. Love is Strange. Card number 27. Good evening, Spotty Pony. Right, I'll be seeing some. Okay, cowboy. When did you... Hello. 27. Good travellers leave no... That's interesting. Because the next card is that beyond death, life. And it said footprints lead to the edge of the road. After that, no trace remains. Good travellers leave no tracks. Good words leave no trace. Good counting needs no markers. Good doors have no bolts, yet cannot be forced. Good knots have no rope, but cannot be untied. In this way, the sage always helps people and rejects none. Always helps all beings and rejects none. This is called practicing brightness. Therefore, the good person is the bad person's teacher, and the bad person is the good person's resource. Not to value the teacher, not to love the resource, causes great confusion, even for the intelligent. This is called the vital secret. Shi wei ye meow. Meow. And then number 1, which I believe is about the name. Which picked up, I believe, on, might have been 27. Oh no, we just read that one. It was 32. Because I believe the first verse of the Tao Te Ching is like, once you call it the Tao, then it no longer is the Tao. The Tao endures without a name. Though simple and slight, no one under heaven can master it. So, number 1, beyond death, life. Names can name no lasting name. Nameless, the origin of heaven and earth. Naming, the mother of 10,000 things. Empty of desire, perceive mystery. Filled with desire, perceive manifestations. These have the same source, but different names. Call them both deep, deep, and again deep. The gateway to all mystery. And up the top here, I missed out this part. Tao Qiu Tao Fi Shi Yang Tao. Tao called Tao is not Tao. I think that was everything with a number on it. I love me a cowboy. That actually was coming through, more of a John Wayne kind of energy was coming through. But I was taking some more how, like, being sore after like very energetic playtime. I'm going to leave you with a prayer. I said to my daughter today, I've been in quite a quiet mood. We went out and we went for lunch. And she kept saying to me, "Are you alright, Mum?" I said, "Yeah, I'm okay. I just like feel very tired and quiet." And I said, "I think I might like book a holiday. I think I want to go on holiday." And she's like, "Where do you want to go?" I said, "I don't really know." And then she said America. And I actually thought about Texas. I thought, well, I could come over to America, but look, I'm just thinking out loud, okay? But I thought about Moon Cookie, Spotted Pony, and yeah, anyway. The miracle of nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. You are not so bad, are you? You are so good. The miracle of nature. The miracle of love. Right, let's get this. It must be getting on a bit now. I don't know what time I came on. 8:30. Okay, so it would have gone past 10 o'clock. I like ball dodgers and... Okay, they're cowboy talking here. The angels are encouraging you to take yourself outside and connect with the miracle of nature. A miracle is a shift of perception, and the angels can see that there are many thoughts in your head that are making you feel confused and even unsure as to what you're supposed to be doing. Take some time to go outside and connect with Mother Nature. Breathe fresh air into your lungs and disconnect from whatever's happening in your home, relationships, or work. As you walk and connect with nature, you will open yourself up to divine guidance from heaven and earth. You may feel locked in, or may have been spending far too much time indoors. Whatever the weather, there is something powerful and enlightening about going outside and connecting with the sound and songs of nature. Go outdoors and walk, speak to your angels, and enjoy the beauty of the plants, countryside, or park that you connect with. As you walk and breathe, know that there are angels all around you, helping you enjoy the simple things in life and encouraging you to disconnect from trivial dramas that aren't serving your purpose. I'm smiling because it took me right back to the beginning, when Original told me she was going out. I'm going to talk to God, have a walk, maybe talk to Lucy, and maybe Lucy. And, oh. Okay, whoo, I'm going to go outside. I need to go and get some air, guys, and just kind of wake myself up a little bit. Wake me up before you go. I'm going. I'll catch up with you guys soon, yeah? Okay, so take care. I think that was a good reading. Have you guys finished your chatting? Because I'm kind of going to cut you off now. I'll let you finish off. We'll say our goodbyes while I tidy up the cards. And you want the jitterbug? You put the boom boom into my heart. Are we done, guys? Okay. What's the day tomorrow? Thursday. Is it Thursday tomorrow? It's Thursday tomorrow. Right. This isn't really tidying up loose. Well, it's a bit more organised. Right, okay, I'm going. I will catch up with you soon then. Until then, take care. Much love. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now.